If you're thinking about playing in a Florida Mini Tour event, I want to explain how our entry fees are structured and why we've chosen this payout model. Our basic formula is straightforward. Approximately 30% of each entry fee is used to cover facility costs and administrative fees. The remaining 70% is allocated directly back into the tournament purse. So when you enter one of our events, the majority of your entry fee is going back into the competition. And I actually want players to get into the habit of checking that. Anytime you look at one of our events or an event on another tour, you can calculate the purse allocation yourself. Start by multiplying the entry fee by the total number of players to determine the total amount collected in entry fees. Then divide the advertised purse by that number to see what percentage of entry fees is actually being returned to the players. For example, if an upcoming Florida Mini Tour event has a $250 entry fee and 20 players sign up, the total entry fees collected would be $250 times 20 players, equaling $5,000. 70% of $5,000 is $3,500. So the purse for that Florida Mini Tour event would be at minimum $3,500. You can also work backward. If you know the purse and the total entry fees collected, divide the purse by the total entry fees to determine what percentage is going back to the players. I think that kind of transparency is important. From there, our goal is to pay approximately 40% of the field. If an event has a cut, approximately 40% of the starting field plus ties will advance beyond the cut and remain eligible for prize money. The reason we pay that deeply is intentional. At this stage, Mini Tour golf is rarely an economically prosperous place to play. For most players, these events are about getting meaningful tournament reps, keeping your game sharp, gaining experience under pressure, and preparing for opportunities that can ultimately lead to status. Because of that, we believe the purse should benefit as many players as reasonably possible. Our goal is not simply to create the largest possible first place check at the expense of everyone else. We want a structure that rewards great play at the top while making the economics of competing in Mini Tour golf a little more sustainable for the broader field. Whenever the field size allows it, our goal is for the final player receiving prize money to earn at least their entry fee back. There is one exception, and it comes from the way we calculate 40% of the field. For example, if we have 14 players, 40% of the field is 5.6 players. Rather than rounding that down and paying only 5 players, we would pay at the 6th position using a fractional payout. If the entry fee were $240 and the purse were $2,360, that 6th position represents the remaining 0.6. So we would take 60% of the $240 entry fee, resulting in a $144 payout for 6th place. We believe that is better than eliminating another paying position simply because the calculation doesn't result in a whole number. As the tour grows and we're able to add more sponsorship money and outside funding to the purses, our goal will be to increase payouts throughout the field while also putting more money at the top for the players who perform the best. But the foundation will remain the same. Approximately 70% of entry fees go back to the purse, approximately 40% of the field gets paid, and we will continue trying to return the maximum amount of money possible to the players competing in our events. And if you're looking at an event and wondering what the purse should be, you can always run the numbers yourself. Entry fee times field size times 70% equals the minimum purse allocation. We want players to understand where the money is going. That's the structure we believe gives the Florida Mini Tour the best chance to become a strong, competitive, and sustainable place to play. Thanks.